Cincinnati now powers more than 400 city buildings, including City Hall, with solar power. The project became fully operational just last week, and it's one of the largest municipal solar fields in the nation.
Yeah, and now in part 2 of our series, investigative reporter Paula Christian takes us to the New Market solar project in Highland County to see where Cincinnati's solar power is actually coming from and how some local residents there feel about it.
This is New Market Solar, where the City of Cincinnati will be buying renewable energy for all city facilities. It's also the subject of a court battle over setbacks. Then Mayor John Cranley announced the project in 2019, a 100-megawatt solar farm generating enough clean energy to save the city more than $1 million a year and also power local homes.
We believe it's wrong to rip up this planet and to leave it worse off for our kids.
New Market Solar is built on more than 1,100 acres of what was once farmland, 45 miles east of Cincinnati, in Highland County, where Becky Williams grew up and is now raising her family.
It actually reminds me of the Hunger Games, and that we are kind of like the sector that's producing the energy for Cincinnati.
She has watched 8 solar projects come into Highland and neighboring counties in the past 5 years, which she says adds up to 25 square miles.
We feel like big money's come in and taken over, and we have no say. It's taken our voice.
Williams has fought against solar projects for years. Now, a new project, Palomino Solar, is set to be built across the street from her home.
I don't know what else we could have done.
But not everyone in Highland County is opposed to solar. While many counties have banned large-scale solar projects, Highland has not. The money and jobs these projects are bringing to a county with a high poverty rate is very welcome to some residents. Southwest Ohio's flat farmland and plentiful sunshine, access to the transmission grid, and open capacity from closing coal plants are drawing solar companies from across the globe and customers as close as Cincinnati.
We are generating savings in real time at this very moment as the sun shines.
Ollie Kroner is Director of Environment and Sustainability for the City of Cincinnati. While he is scouting places to create solar projects within city limits, including brownfield sites, he says the city just doesn't have the open space of rural areas.
I apologize to anybody who doesn't find them attractive. I find them magnificent myself. I love driving through solar farms or wind farms and understanding that that's a key part of our evolution right now.
But many people who live next to them are not happy with their view. They complain about prison-like fences, lack of trees and shrubs to hide the solar panels, and setbacks that are too close to roads and property lines.
When you're driving up a road, you don't have panels right on top of you.
Aubrey Bolander is vice chair of the Brown County Soil and Water Conservation Board. She has been fighting solar projects and asking for wider setbacks. Now, for the first time ever, the Ohio Power Siting Board is targeting a large solar project for lack of compliance, for building too close to roads and other properties. That project is New Market Solar. Its owner, Algonquin Power of Canada, declined to comment. The siting board has ordered an October court hearing on the matter.
It's something that happened that wasn't supposed to, but because there was no oversight to make sure it didn't happen, they did it anyway.
State lawmaker Shane Wilkins, who represents Clinton and Highland counties, wrote a letter to the siting board last year asking to stop large-scale solar projects until they visually look better. He cited 4 projects, including New Market, that, quote, violate the integrity of the landscape in my district.
We didn't choose to live in an industrial area.
Williams says the solar industry is dividing her community between farmers who lease their land and get as much as $1,000 an acre per year and those who refuse.
I've seen brothers turned against brother. It's split up families. It's split up neighbors. And it's definitely divided the community, and it's just only a few seem to have profited.
To give you an idea of just how polarizing this is, one person I spoke with who leased some of his farmland for a solar project says he's having trouble selling his house because of constant attacks from critics on social media. Paula Christian, WCPO 9, I-Team.
And those type of complaints are coming from all across Ohio. The state Supreme Court rejected a challenge today from residents in northern Ohio who were trying to block construction of a wind farm. The state justices are currently reviewing 4 other cases as well.